Welcome back to the second lesson in our little Marketing 101 section. This is about learning how your target client behaves. And it will use your client profile that we created in the last section, which I hope you've done. If not, please make a mental note to get this done. It's very important. Knowing who your target client is allows us to adapt to their needs and expectations. We're going to be offering a solution to their problem. Their problem at the moment is they need a wedding photographer, right? And they want a good wedding photographer. They've got certain expectations about how the photographs should look, etc. So you need to offer that solution. So we need to match their ideals, match exactly what they're looking for. Your client profile allows you to get inside the minds of your client. Your behaviour and your brand needs to match the type of person that they would be used to working with, right? Remember, they're working with other professionals in the wedding industry, venues, etc. So we need to get into their minds a little bit. Start reading the magazines they read. This was part of the profile, what their behaviours were, what kind of magazines. Start reading the same magazines. Notice what they wear on a day-to-day basis, the type of people that you're hoping to target yourself to, day-to-day basis in their office, etc. Visit the venues they might actually book weddings at. How do the staff behave there? Watch how they speak to people, their hotel clients. What's their literature like? Ask for a wedding brochure, either pretend to be getting married or tell them that your son or daughter's going to get married and we're looking at venues. Study bridal fashions, what's trending at the moment. So you can talk to the client and kind of empathise with them. Empathise, sorry, with the stuff that they're looking at for their wedding. What cars do they drive? What are their homes like? These are things that we need to know. What kind of bars do they hang out at? How do the brands that they use deal with their customers? Look at the branding styles, look at the quality literature, go into stores, some of the high-end stores, look at the kind of, just the presentation they do. Do they put prices on things? How do they wrap up products? Do they gift wrap everything as you're leaving the store? Are you greeted and welcomed as you walk into the store? These are little things. You need to start behaving the same way. You need to dress like your clients. You can't turn up like some kind of scruffy Joe any way you want. You've really got to look to be at the same level as them, because they're going to be working with you and they need to treat you and feel like you're at the same level. Act like a 5-person business rather than a 1-man band, right? If there's just one of you in the business doing it yourself, have a virtual assistant who answers your emails. I don't mean a real virtual assistant. I mean, make up a person in your business who's going to be the person who's going to answer your emails for you, and it makes it sound like you're a 2-person business, 3 people. Are you ashamed of the car you drive? Hide it around the corner until you can afford to change it. If you think your home's not suitable for meeting clients in, or if you don't have a studio, go and rent a serviced office space. Some of these places actually can rent them by the hour. Again, it just helps your client perceive you to be at the same level as them. Invest in a good business suit and some designer casual wear. Think chinos, not jeans, right? We're talking smart business casual generally, or a good business suit. Remember, at a wedding, everyone can see what you wear and how you behave. You have to match your client's behaviour. Plus, always, always, always be courteous to venue staff, because you need these venues to work with you and get more bookings at these venues. Professional clothing. Personally, I couldn't work. I found it difficult to work in a suit. I did wear a suit at the beginning of our wedding career. I just found it a bit too restrictive to work in, because I was lying on the ground and all sorts, taking pictures. So eventually we just wore dark chinos, comfortable shoes. I actually wore dark trainers, I found a particular brand, I can't remember which ones it were, but they were just a pure black trainer, so they just looked like a regular shoe, but it was so comfortable, and that makes such a difference on a long day. And I had we had dark shirts made up with our logo on them, very professional, and it worked well for the clients. And everybody at the wedding knew we were the photographer, so it was easy. Some people try to blend in and look like a guest. That's fine. I think if you're a documentary type photographer and you do want to blend in, we wanted to be making sure everybody knew we were the photographers. And in terms of behaviour, always under promise and over deliver in everything that you do. Maybe your aim is to make your clients comfortable in your presence. You want them to be the type of person they would happily introduce to their friends, right? If you can elevate that to the point they're quite proud of who they've hired, that helps you so much better. Oh, we've got one of the top 10 photographers in the UK. They'll be talking about you. They'll be telling their friends all about it. The last point, basically, fake it till you make it. If you change your behaviour, do as much as you can, and just get to the point where you look like that successful photographer and you've been doing it for years and years and years. That's what you've got to behave like. All right, so that's second lesson over with. Another quite quick one, but again, it's very crucial to the success of your business. So please think about this carefully. And we'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.